Under the harsh fluorescent lights of a county laboratory, a single splinter of wood can speak louder than a suspect's confession. An examiner stands over a handmade ladder, the air thick with the scent of resin and stale coffee. A fingertip slides across a rung, feeling the tiny, almost invisible ridges. Under a comparative microscope, the story emerges. The grain of the wood aligns perfectly with cut marks from a suspect's saw, a distinctive pattern, a mechanical fingerprint preserved in the fibers. In the annals of crime, it is these small, silent alignments that have shifted blame more decisively than any shouted denial. Paper, too, holds its own secrets. A ransom note carries more than just words. Its pressure patterns and uneven strokes betray hesitation, revealing a psychological profile the writer tried to hide. If a piece of paper can show fear the way a trembling voice does, what else have we overlooked? On a window frame, faint friction burns mark the path of a hurried tool. Touch DNA testing coaxes a profile from fibers clinging to the sash. A single parking citation tucked under a windshield wiper places a vehicle where an alibi swore it never was, while a faded receipt stamp narrows a timeline down to minutes. This is the quiet evidence that connects the moments, often without ever seeing a face. Today, the room is busier than ever, filled with digital ghosts. Closed-circuit television analysis can infer a person's gait from a blurred image, and GPS metadata reconstruction rebuilds routes that human memory revises. This matters now more than ever because our daily lives generate more recorded detail than our minds can reliably hold. As headlines multiply, a single verified mark can become an anchor for the truth. Consider a smudge of light on a shard of glass. At first light, an examiner steps into the damp evidence bay. The air tastes of cold metal and rain. A recovered sedan waits, its bumper beaded with moisture.
The prevailing story insists the driver was miles away, the car parked, the alibi solid. But on a shattered shop window, a faint crescent of headlight glare curves the wrong way. Here is how a shift shifts. The arc of the reflection matches a vehicle with a higher ride, not the suspect's lowered model. That single mismatch moves the car on the map. Moving the car shifts the person in the timeline, and shifting the timeline nudges a motive from rage toward panic. In an instant, a reflection can transform a suspect into a witness, or a witness into an accomplice. It proves that a small anomaly doesn't just relocate a car, it can relocate motive, memory, and blame. In our world of doorstep cameras, phone photos, and silent metadata, these tiny traces multiply. They give us more glints to test, but also more chances to be fooled. This is why we name our guardrails. Confirmation bias is a hungry lens, always looking for a pattern that fits. We starve it by asking how the evidence could be wrong, and by letting each clue speak before we finish its sentence. Justice, after all, should rise from evidence, not expectation.